So this is my half-hearted defense to the Theodicy from Greater Good, the Greater Good Theodicy. Recap. Problem of evil. How can God be absolutely perfect and good and all-powerful, and there be evil in the world? And the responses to this are called Theodicies. One Theodicy is the Greater Good Theodicy. That is to say that God allows evil to attain some greater good. And my objection to that is that God is already supposed to be the greatest good. And he is all-powerful, and he is the creator of all. So the fact that evil exists, if you're perfect and you are all-powerful, he's not like us, right? We are flawed. When we create something, it starts off flawed, and we work it, and it gets better and better and better until we could say it gets like almost perfect. But God isn't like us, right? He's already perfect. He starts off perfect, and he is all that there is. So how does his creation, where does flaw come from, right? So why, there should be why the detour through evil to get to a greater good when he is already the greatest good? To me, that just didn't make sense. But then I have to remember that God is outside of time. So it means that perhaps anything God gets from time, he will have and have always had. For example, I'm going to use an analogy, however faulty. Say we have a dictionary, right? Let's say I am eloquent. I am eloquent. Eloquent starts with E. That does not mean that I only have access to words from A to E. No, because I am outside of alphabetical order, I have access to all the words from A to Z to the last word, from the first to the last, and I'm not limited to any point in the alphabet. Even so, God, it's not like right now God is imperfect because there is flaw in the universe. If the universe ever reaches the state of greater or greatest good, then God takes from that. His nature has and will have always had. Because he is timeless, he doesn't get things from us. He doesn't get things from us. Whatever he gets from us, he has always had and has always been a part of him, because he is outside time, unchanging. He has no potential. He is pure actuality. Everything that will be actualized in God is already actualized in God. There is no potential of it becoming actualized in God. So that's my own self-rebuttal, that for the greater good. It's still not my favorite theodicy, but at least it kind of halfway works. That there could be a greater good theodicy, and that whatever perfection or glory or greatness God will ever get from his creation, he has always had. And it's possible that it is necessary that in order to get that greatest good, it had to go through evil. Maybe just good without evil wasn't good enough. Good without evil, you can't have things like forgiveness, for example, if there was never anything to forgive. You can't have bravery if there was never anything to be afraid of. You can't have, there are a lot of things, the list could go on, of good things that you could never have without something horrible to overcome. So maybe to God, he needed evil in order for his goodness to not just be really, really good, but to be the greatest good. But even though we are right now in a state where there is still evil, it doesn't actually matter to the nature of God, because at the end he's going to get perfection, and what he gets at the end is what he has and will have always had. A little something to think about.